Hi, my name is Jasmine Horton, and this is my chapter 11 and chapter 12 chapter review. Chapter 11 was about effective communication in the workplace and basically how we communicate. Communication is the act of transmitting thoughts and processes through different channels, and some of those channels can be oral or written, and examples of those is like your body language or face-to-face communication. And basically, we need to find channel richness, which is finding the most effective way to communicate to make sure that we're properly getting our point across or properly executing things that we need to do. Some of those things have barriers, which are like filtering or different emotions that can cause us to not be able to communicate properly or effectively. And sometimes there are two main networks to communication, which is formal and informal. So formal would be going through the hierarchy, and informal would be through employees or just through word of mouth. And chapter 12 was about trust in organizations, and there are three types of trust in organizations, which is disposition-based, cognitive-based, and affect-based. And when trust is high in these organizations, then people work better together. And the trust triangle that we learned in this chapter was about logic, authenticity, and empathy. And when you have those things together, they work better. But sometimes there is a conflict when it comes to trust, and that is usually due to a difference of opinions. And sometimes you can have a functional conflict or a dysfunctional conflict, and functional conflict happens, and usually it is productive, and that just means you're disagreeing, but you're still working through things. Dysfunctional conflict negatively affects whatever the process is that you're trying to get through, and there are four stages of the conflict process. And sometimes you need to have conflict management strategies, which is avoidance, accommodation, competition, compromise, and collaboration. Thank you.